How is it going today, my friends? As always, I hope you all are having yourselves a fantastic day. Today is a very emotional day for Alicia, which means it's a very emotional day for me, too. 1 year ago today, her best friend was involved in a hit-and-run accident, and it wasn't until the next day where he died in the hospital. People lose friends and family all the time, but this was just terrible because the person that did it, he just got his license, he was driving behind the wheel stoned, he was driving like 40 in a school parking lot, and he hit her friend. A year ago today, this happened, and the kid is still not in jail. His trial is in like February to decide whether or not anything happens to him. Over an entire year later. You know, it wouldn't be super emotional for her if the kid was like sorry, if maybe it was an accident. Like obviously it was an accident, but the kid feels no regrets whatsoever. Like, you know how when you're in the system you have to do drug tests, urine tests and stuff? Well, basically they had like UAs and whatever for him, and he was pissing positive for alcohol at the age of 16, and he was continuing to smoke weed after killing her friend in the car accident. So yeah, like I said, this kid just really didn't care at all that he took somebody else's life, and that makes it a lot harder for the people that lost that person because the person just has no regrets whatsoever. I lost somebody too. That's why I have these two bracelets on my arm. One of them says Love Strong and one of them says Rest in Peace Avery Lovegrab. 12, 13, 14 will be a year since my friend Avery passed away. Now the reason I'm telling you guys this today is because I wanted to give you some advice. Reason being because you never know when you're going to lose somebody. You never know when somebody in your family or one of your friends is just going to be gone the next day. Now something I regret, something that I wish I did, my friend Avery, I didn't tell him like how much his friendship meant to me. Like he knew he was my friend. He knew I enjoyed his company very much, but I never physically told him, man, I love you. You are such a great friend and you mean the world to me. I never told him that. It's really hard going from really good friends with somebody the next day to finding out that they took their own life. Like that is some serious shit. You have to be going through some tremendous pain to want to take your life. And the only thing I can be thankful for is that he's not going through that pain anymore and that he's just, you know, at peace. The entire reason I wanted to, you know, bring this to you guys is because just tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sisters, your friends, just tell them how much they mean to you. Same thing goes with animals too, because one of the saddest things in the entire world is like watching an animal grow old. One of the worst things is regretting not spending enough time with your dog once it gets older, wishing that you had spent more time with it as a puppy and as it grew up, you know. Just make sure everything around you knows how much it truly means to you, because you don't know when you could lose it. So, you know, take my advice, go up to your mom, give her a big old hug. She won't know what the fuck it's for, but just be grateful for everything you have. Cats, dogs, hamsters, birds, I don't care what kind of animal it is, it deserves love. Because I saw this video yesterday on Twitter of a guy beating his cat with a belt. A fucking belt, because it pooped on his bed. Now, I mind you, this guy probably hasn't cleaned the litter box for the 5 years he's owned the fucking cat, so it doesn't really have a choice but to shit elsewhere. So what does he do? He beats it within an inch of its life with a belt, because it poops on his sheets. Dumbass probably doesn't want to admit he doesn't know how to do the damn laundry, so he just takes out his anger on the fucking cat. Nah, but in all seriousness, why would you ever take your anger out on an animal? Like, you could be the saddest person in the entire world, but it's still an animal, and it still deserves love, not hate. Obviously, a few things triggered me wanting to make this video, you know, it being a year since Alicia lost her friend, and seeing that video last night, like. So yeah, guys, if you have a best friend, a girlfriend, or if your mom just means the absolute world to you, just make sure they know. Same thing goes with animals too. You want to do the same thing for them. Like, just look at these eyes. How could you not want to love him?
Someone help me!
Okay, Charcoal is going to be joining me for the rest of this commentary.
I did not agree to these terms, what the fuck?
Let's do this, kitty. Let's quickscope some bitches. Like, would you just do me a favor and look at this cat? Not a single care in the world. The only thing it wants to do is eat, shit, sleep, and love. That's literally all a cat wants. It just wants to be pet, it wants to be played with, it wants some food, and it wants a place to shit. If you can't give a cat those 4 things, just don't get a fucking cat, dude. I personally will always be the biggest animal lover out there. Like, whenever I see a video of somebody like abusing an animal or something, I instantly want to kill that person. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. Like, it's a poor defenseless little animal. It can't defend itself. Look at him. Why would I want to hit this? He's adorable. Something that I did when I was in the beginning of high school, basically my entire focus was video games. Like, when I got home from school, fuck homework, I'm playing Xbox. That was my life. But what I did was I just sat there all day, every day, and I just gamed. And I just didn't didn't care about anything else, and I regret that. I do. Although I'm in phase right now, I still wish that I would have taken the time out of my day to just, spend some time with my animals. Because now I'm in Colorado, and I'm nowhere near my animals back home, and I do miss them, and I do regret it. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand that I'm not trying to say that you're ungrateful for everything you have. I'm not trying to say that you don't love your animals or your parents. I'm just saying make sure they know how much you love them, and make sure they know that you appreciate them. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on this topic. I just wanted to let you guys know what was on my mind, give you some advice. Now, before I recorded this commentary, I was playing some MW2 free-for-all like I am now, and I hit a mid-air tag shot with my sniper rifle. I 360 tagged a guy with a no-scope, did another 360 and hit him. It was on a trick shotter, but I don't really care. It looked fucking cool. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this little trick shot. I'm gonna try to do a mid-air tag shot with the intervention. Oh, I did it! I'm just like, I'm gonna go for a mid-air tag shot with the intervention.
Pooped on me.
He got pooped on. Oh my.
That was so cool. I just did that first try. First try. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Thank you. You guys know I'd appreciate it very much if you left a thumbs up on the video. This was a very real topic for me to talk about, considering the fact that Alicia and I have both lost people within the past year. So I just wanted to give you guys my advice on this. Definitely let me know down in the comments if any of you have lost anybody recently. My condolences if you have. Losing a family member or a friend or even an animal, it's terrible. Losing a loved one will never ever get easy for anybody. Yeah, hopefully you guys understand that you aren't alone. So yeah, as always, my friends, I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic day. A farewell and a goodbye. Here comes the... Woo!